Thanks for stopping by my channel. This is Tarot Talks. This is part 2 of the sixes of the Minor Arcana. This is going to be Cups and Pentacles. So the Six of Cups is the second decan of Scorpio. This is Sun in Scorpio, Lord of Pleasure. Exoteric meaning usually deals with the past love, someone from the past resurfacing. Esoteric, Sun in Scorpio, means the illumination of the past hurt and pain in this card. So we're talking about deep-seated emotions. Now, if you look at the imagery of this card, there's a man in the background. He's a shadow man. So this is the only card that really pretty much has this imagery in it. And the shadow man is the ghost. It's the ghosts of the past that are still hanging around, kind of impeding upon our ability to feel true pleasure and true joy. So when you look at the shadow in this card, we're talking about shadow work. Now, if you're not familiar with what shadow work is, it's an occult practice of how to heal yourself. It is a healing technique of healing your inner child, healing your past traumas, healing all of the hurt that you carry inside you that kind of taints everything. It taints your vision and the way that you look at the world, and it really does affect your ability to be in the moment and enjoy things. When you have an unhealed shadow, you're going to view life very negatively. You're going to have a lot of negative emotions. You're going to have things that manifest in your life, certain lessons that keep happening that you really don't understand until you go deep and you do this shadow work. Eventually I'll do a video on shadow work and talk more in depth about that. So it's the Lord of Pleasure, enjoying life and understanding that being in the moment and feeling like there's nothing you need in this moment. Just, I'm okay in this moment. The flowers look beautiful. The sky is clear. I feel the wind on my face. There's nothing hanging around you to ruin that feeling and to ruin that experience. So the Six of Cups, esoteric meaning is really about the sun illuminating the things that stop us from experiencing joy in our life, and it's an opportunity to heal and achieve balance again. Moving on. This is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is the second decan of Taurus. It's May 1st to the 10th. This is Moon in Taurus, Lord of material success. Exoteric is giving and receiving. And you can be on either end of this card. This card can come up if you are on the end of needing help and asking for that help, or you can be on the end of being in a position where you are able to give back and help somebody out and give somebody a shot. So usually the moon reflects the darker aspects, but in this card, we're talking about the cycles of the moon and how income comes in cycles, and we have periods of, we have fruitful periods, and then we have periods of lack and distress. So again, this balance is kind of pictured here with his hand on the Libra scales. This is a Venus card. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and so is Libra. So this is very much the feeling of Venus, that giving, that nurturing, that I am so blessed that I have a responsibility to bless you and give back. So it also is a reminder to refill that cup, to refill that pot. When you receive so much material blessings from the universe, it really is your job to put back into the earth. And maybe that doesn't exactly have to do with money, but there is that duty to the people who are very blessed to bestow those blessings upon other people, because we really can't experience true love, true joy, true happiness until we've made others happy. We all know how it feels when you give somebody something that they can't give that back in return, but you give it with no obligation. That feeling of joy that you receive from knowing that you helped make somebody's day better, make somebody's life better, helped make somebody's life experience better. That's what sixes are all about. So the moon being full, it's talking about silver and the monetary value of silver, and that pregnant belly, that reaping, that fruitfulness, that side of the moon. So you're getting the mother energy of the moon, which is very Venus. So it's very much linked to Venus, that mother energy. So it's an interesting card because a lot of the other cards that depict the moon are talking about opportunities to reflect on things, or they're talking about the psyche and the subconscious and the darker parts of the mind and the darker parts of the soul. But this card is very much a happy card, a card of balance, a card of love, joy, receiving. Sometimes if you get it reversed, it could be telling you to not be ashamed to be able to ask for help. So reversals are a little tricky. I really don't recommend looking into reversals until you learn the upright meanings. You understand the reversals a little bit more when you know the upright meanings of the cards, because it's basically the opposite. Some of them get a little bit more in depth and a little more detailed. But those are the sixes. That concludes the sixes for today. We're going to move on to the sevens. And then we are almost done the major arcana, guys. I'm so excited because, the minor arcana, we're almost finished that, because moving on to the major arcana, that's really, really the good shit. So the major arcana is the path of the soul, and it's the true key to our progression and our ascension in the life of our soul and the lifespan of our soul. So it's really interesting stuff. So I hope you guys are learning something from this. I upload all of these videos to my YouTube channel. I'm going to update the link in my Instagram bio. So if you guys want to watch them in succession, if you don't like the format here on IGTV, you'll be able to also go to YouTube and watch them as well. Once again, thanks for joining. This is Tarot Talks. Have a great day.